Hello, hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Doing a quick drive with you guys, so come hang out, enjoy the ride. Like I said, this is just a quick afternoon drive, so figure you guys come hang out with me while I gotta run out. Two birds, one stone, right? Hello, Steve-O. Hello. Hi. Just driving here, get ready to go do a quick errand, and figure I'd take you guys along for the ride. I'm over here bored by myself, so always a good time to have you guys on board. Hopefully everyone's having a great, what is today, Tuesday? Yeah, it's a good day, it's a good day. Thanks for stopping by, Steve. Oh, that's okay, Zach, you'll catch the next one. You'll catch the next one, buddy. I'm gonna go live again later on tonight, so don't let that be an issue. If you can't make it, I'll be back for another one very, very soon. Let's see if I can get rid of this. I did not set this up properly, so I apologize right off the bat if it's not coming through clear and everything like that. But yeah, I got a little drive to go do, run a quick errand, bring you guys along for the ride. Nothing special. 15 minutes there. Okay, that's cool, Joe. Everything's cool. I was watching more of you play some Fortnite the other night. Man, I like watching you play Fortnite. A lot of fun. I like Joe. He's a good guy. Hello, Troy. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I'm going on a little cruise here. You guys come along for the ride. That's all right. We're glad to have you guys. Now, listen, if I can't talk, that's because I can't read all the text and drive, so I apologize. I'll just try to keep the conversation rolling, and if you guys want to have side notes and everything, that's cool too. But I'm just going for a little cruise here, got to knock out some stuff, and well, we very well could be seeing some more deer. If there are, I won't be heading into a field after them, so we don't have to worry about that. There we go. Man, I love my city. It's so nice here. The weather is always really good, and in general, everyone's really friendly around here, so I can't really complain a whole lot about stuff like that. Everyone's just really cool. We've got a good group of people here. This car behind me is not very happy. They're kind of riding my butt a little bit. I'm not going to brake check them, even though I should. Oh well, what are you going to do? People are people. As soon as I can get over, I will get out of their way. She really looks like she wants to cruise hardcore. Who am I to say you can't go cruising, right? Right. So let me get out of this person's way. There we go. And you got the lane, sweetheart. Go for it. All right. Look at her. She's gone. She's off. I call those my patsies. When people drive really, really fast past me, like I said, I call them my patsies because now I know I can go a little faster but slower than them, and I don't have to worry about getting pulled over. So I like to find someone on the highway that I can have my patsy, and yeah. Well, very cool. We got 8 people hanging out, and I got 4 thumbs up. That means I need more thumbs up, people. If you guys are enjoying hanging out. Again, this is a quick one. It's going to be really, really fast. It's not going to be a huge live stream. I'll do another one tonight where we all can get together, hang out, chill a little bit, have some fun, chat it up. Last night's live stream was an absolute blast. If you guys didn't make it to the last one last night, we were doing some riddles and odd questions, and we had a great time doing it. So if you get a chance to stop in for a riddle one, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. We were doing some stumpers. Glad to see everybody stopping in. Let me check some names. We got Troy is here. Tom is stopping by. I think I saw Shelly was in there. You guys, I'm sure, are getting home, or who's all heading home from work? Let's see, our friends up in Michigan. Troy should be getting off of work right around now. I would think. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. You could just be just getting off. Oh, good. Okay, everyone's stopping in. Well, very cool, guys. Thank you, everybody. Not a whole lot. Like I said, just out running this errand. This won't take home from work like 5 hours now. Oh, well, very cool. So you got off of work, been chilling, hanging out. That's good stuff. Don't you hate, though, when you get into the car and you start driving and then you realize you have to poo? I hate that. But that just happened. So I'm going to deal with it. Nice sunny day here. Warmed up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Oh, it's that late there, huh? Okay. Well, yeah, you guys in the UK, it's a little later. So that's fine though. It's only 3:45 here in the States in my time zone. So that's good stuff. You're watching Cabin Fever. That's a good movie. I remember I saw that one. Oh, I'm thinking Cabin in the Woods. Cabin Fever. I gotta remember that one. Gonna have to deal with it. Absolutely. Oh, all right, in the Netherlands. Well, thank you very much. I always appreciate the time check and appreciate our friends from the Netherlands. Everybody in Canada who's all Team J Greenbaum, A5. I don't know. I got to come up with some kind of a name or something like that. You know, I know people who've got weird channel names and they've got their own name, and I don't know, though. I don't like coming up with it. I've always gone by G-Bomb or just my last name since college. I've gone by my last name. So it's kind of odd for me to go by a different name, and there's so many little nicknames that I've had over the years anyway. I gotta turn this seat on. It's a little warm in here. Evie's car is nice. She's got heated and cooled seats. So I can turn the seats on, get them nice and cool, or I can warm them up in the winter. Either way, very nice. You know, I remember when luxury cars used to be the only ones that had anything like that. And what they've gotten so good at doing is putting all the special features in regular vehicles so that you don't have to go out and get a BMW or a Lexus to get some of the nice features that come with vehicles now. So it's nice to see that all these options are available in other vehicles. Now, Evie's car here is like the top of the line one, and I didn't even know we were buying that one when we got it. I thought I was buying the mid-level one, and it wound up that I got the top of the line, all features shown. You know when they say, you know, some features shown not available on all vehicles? Well, this is the one they show that has all the features. So it was very cool to get one. Super sexy action bomb. I like it, Pat. I like it. But how do we put that on a bumper sticker? We're going to be driving by Fort Campbell again. As usual. As usual. Ooh, we got a Pontiac Solaris behind us. Evie was driving earlier and she just saw a Hyundai with Lambo doors. And it's just funny to me. I was like, wow, Lambo doors are so played out. Lambos don't even have them anymore. That's kind of funny. At least, to me, it's funny. Maybe, I don't know. I just think that's an interesting thing, you know. Lambos don't even have Lambo doors anymore. You guys familiar with Lambo doors? You know what I was watching earlier? I was on YouTube and I was watching some of the Broadway production of Newsies. I was watching that for a little bit. I love the musical Newsies. It's one of my favorite. And then I was watching some of the Phantom of the Opera. That's again one of my favorite plays. I did get to see it on Broadway. It's still a little chilly here. Hold on, put the window down. It's cool. It's quite cool, but it's actually a nice day today. You know, I could be out here for a minute. Now let's see if this car is gonna go. Come on, people. It's a green light. Pay attention. There you go. Now we're rolling. Now we're rolling, peoples. All right. We got the gun show coming up over here at the armory. We have a National Guard armory right there. And so yeah, that's gonna be a fun gun show. Let me get that changed lanes here. Good morning. Again, if I'm not answering everybody's comments right away, I apologize. I'm driving, so you know, it's dangerous enough to text and drive, let alone try to re-text and drive. So I'm checking them when I come to stop signs. So if you're talking and I don't read your comment right away, I do apologize. Safety first. But please keep the conversation rolling, you guys. Everybody, I appreciate it. Anne's here. Hello, Anne. You made it. I've missed you guys. I missed you, Anne. Yeah, it's a nice day out there. Not too chilly, not too hot. You know, kind of a good day. Now, SIP's going to be here. Let's see, we got about 2 more weeks till SIP gets here. We're going to be doing some more magnet fishing, and I believe he's bringing his metal detector, so we're going to go metal detecting. So we've got a good a good lineup scheduled. Evie, I think, is going to be gone out of town while Sip is down here for the first few days. So it's just going to be us playing with no adult supervision. So I'm looking forward to having Sip around. It's always a blast. We're going to be making videos left and right, front and center. And this time I'm going to remember to use my Sony Handycam instead of just my cell phone for recording for when we go out to do stuff. So I'll have different angles. And the Handycam seems to film a little better. Which is something, too, I was also wanting to realize. You know, when people talk about, I got it on film. You know, you don't really get anything on film anymore these days. When's my B-Day? My birthday is next month. So Sip's coming down for my birthday next month, and I'm gonna be big 33. 33 years old. I can't believe it. Seemed just like last year I was 32. But you know, these things happen. Now, when I get somewhere in just a second, I'm going to have to pause it because I got to use my phone. But you guys don't run anywhere. I will be right back. So I'm going to have to end the stream for just a minute, and then it'll come right back up. So you guys don't go anywhere. You'll have me on the ride home. So don't freak out. This shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. So like I said, got to use my phone for a second. So it'll stop the stream for just a moment, and then I'll resume as soon as we're all set to go. Nice day. Fort Campbell's looking lovely as usual. It's right over there. So you guys are familiar with the movie Saving Private Ryan, when they talked about how they all jumped and they got scattered and everything like that? That was this post right here, 101st Airborne Division. Now, do remember at the time, though, airborne was really new. It was a new concept to have airborne paratroopers to be doing that kind of warfare. How very similar to in Korea was when they first did, when they first tried air cav, which was using helicopters to insert soldiers into the fight directly. And it was an interesting new concept. I kind of wish I'd gone air cav, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't. You know, that's kind of rough on the body and everything like that to have to do those kind of military training and stuff like that. It was already hard enough, but now trying to be able to do it like this is even more fun. So, but I was happy with the training I did. I got to do some really cool technical stuff and play with some really cool pieces of equipment. So I was very happy with the selections of choices of careers and training. Okay, sorry about it. There it goes. Yep. That was actually an accident. I didn't even plan on that one, but it worked out at the exact perfect time I needed it to. So, perfect. We're good to go, though. All set. All right, so apologize about that. I really, really do, guys. We're getting ready to head back here in just a second, so this won't take long at all. Good times. So hopefully you guys have been having a good day. Let me just turn this camera right here. Oh, what's up, man?
What's going on?
I'm live on YouTube, just so you know. Well, you been having a good day today?
Yeah, straight.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank
your
you.
wife earlier.
Oh, she said she saw you. Take it easy. There we go, people. Like a stun gun, I'm done, son. See how easy that was? All right, now we're heading back. Let's take the back way. Now, you guys have seen me go this way before. Let's take a different route. Let's take a little bit of a different route back. We'll take the scenic way. We'll take the scenic way. Never make a circle. Always try to make a loop. Never take the same route twice. That's a little, a thing that the military taught us. Always try to make a circle instead of making, backtracking the way you went. Try to make a different route. Never the same route twice. So, here we go. We're actually driving by the little airport. There's a small airport here in the city that, you know, private airplanes and stuff like that, and little Cessnas, the little airplanes that I know how to fly. But this is a little bit of a back road. I think I took the wrong way, but I think this will work. This should work just the same. But this is a nice area. A lot of soldiers live in this part of town. Do they have helicopters? I do believe they have helicopters that land there as well, and they have some helicopters for private rental. So yeah, you can rent that. Maybe that would be something fun to do if you guys would ever like to. Maybe I can just maybe I can go rent an airplane for an hour and see if I can have one of the pilots take me up and fly me around, and we'll go live from a little airplane. That would actually be a lot of fun if we could find a pilot who would want to do that for us. Shouldn't be a big deal. Usually they love to go up as long as you pay for the rental fee and the fuel costs. They generally, well, they'll take you up. So maybe I'll make some arrangements and we'll go do that. That would be fun to do with SIP, guys. That would be a lot of fun. Take SIP up in a little Cessna. And if I could find my flight book, maybe the pilot would let me get behind the sticks a little bit and take control and fly for a little. It's been years since I've flown. Oh, speaking of helicopters, there's one right there. Looks like a military Bell helicopter. Oh, do you? Awesome. I don't know a lot about flying helicopters, but I do know like single engine Cessnas. I could, in an emergency situation, absolutely. I could probably fly, land it all on my own, no big deal. I wouldn't feel very comfortable doing it, but I think I could manage. I'd be able to manage. Oh man, maybe I should have been taking the scenic route. I still gotta poo. I still gotta poo. Look at this nice back road. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think I got the way the camera is. You guys wouldn't be able to see anyway. But this is a nice, I think I got farming all over here. It's just empty flat. That helicopter is still up in the distance over here. Now I'm on the other side of the airport over on this side. This is a nice little road. I've always enjoyed driving back on this road. This road's called Tobacco Road. And I've been driving it for years. One of my favorite roads to drive on. I did have a buddy who got into a motorcycle accident on this road some years ago. He was driving late at night on his motorcycle, doing about 50, and a deer ran out in front of him, and he wound up hitting the deer with his bike, and it really messed him up. I believe he broke his collarbone. Have you guys seen that YouTube video? It's a fail video. The guy goes down into a half pipe and he slams it, and his buddy's like, "Ah, oh, broken collarbone, dude, broken collarbone." I don't know. I just thought that was funny the way the guy was just like so emphasizing on the broken collarbone, like, "Oh, you're an idiot for breaking your collarbone." Well, that's a lowered Mustang if I've ever seen one. Can you guys hear it? Oh, he's giving it some gas. Yep, there's that helicopter. Hold on, coming in for a landing. Hold on, I knew it. I knew it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It was right there. Oh, coming in for a landing. Awesome. That was actually cool. That was the helicopter we saw. It was not a military vehicle. It was actually just a regular one. Oh, I know, right? I felt so bad for him. And I think he wound up taking his insurance check and he got another motorcycle. And like a year later, a police officer pulled out in front of him and he wound up hitting the police officer. Oh, I'm sorry, that should have fixed it. But the helicopter was landing, so I guess that answered our question. They do have helicopter rentals there. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, but it was coming in. I tried to turn the camera quickly just so you guys could see, but I wasn't able to make it. But yeah, so they do have helicopter rentals there. All right, and here's another great little road. Come on, guy. We got the green light. There you go, hero. There you go. Alright. Heading home. Heading home. That was quick. No joke. Home. Heading home. That guy looked like Brad. Had the blonde hair and everything. For a second I thought that was like, what is Brad doing walking down this road? Sorry about that one. Brad in the USA. He'll be here. I promise. We're gonna get him here. This year. Hopefully this year. I should have everything. I've got everything in the works. And should everything that I've got planned come through, we're gonna have Brad and Ash here this year. As long as their schedule permits. My schedule's whatever. I can do whatever I want. It might be easier someday for me to go to the UK instead of trying to bring both of them here. You know, that might be a more feasible option. But I know there's so many people here in the United States that want to do a little meetup. You guys in the UK, his latest video, I think so. I usually keep up. I hear another helicopter. There it is. Now that one is military. That's a Black Hawk. That's a Black Hawk. I'll tell you this too, if you want to see some really nice cars, this is a town to go to see some really nice cars. A lot of people, and there's some horses over there. I guess they got the horses out. Although that one is not moving at all, and it looks very awkward, the position it's in. Maybe that's a wooden horse. I think that's a wooden frame. Nope, it moved. Oh, these people just got into a little accident, it looks like. Okay. Oh, we're in a school zone, so I gotta go slow now. Oh yeah, we have helicopters flying overhead here all the time. You can hear them. There goes a traffic helicopter. Man, that's 3 helicopters in like 5 minutes. I'm in a school zone right now, so I gotta go wicked slow. I forgot about taking this route. But it avoids a lot of the heavy traffic areas. So while I do have to go a little slower, once I get past this, there shouldn't be as much traffic as there was on the other roads. Oh, we'd love to have you here. You should definitely come, Tom. This is a great town. It's one. I think this town is like a hidden jewel that so many people don't know about. And what it is because of the military, we've got our own like economy going on here. So when everyone talked about the housing crisis and the economy bubble and everything that happened here in the United States, our town didn't feel it at all. Not at all. It was booming business here. I think I'm finished the school zone. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm out of it now. So, yeah, we don't have, we've got a great economy, a great town, great people, lots of living space, plenty of houses available, all kinds of different price ranges. Wonderful weather, decent attractions, you know, if you're into that kind of thing. There's lots of things to go do. Nashville's got tons of stuff, and it's so close by that a lot of people don't realize that this is really a hidden jewel of the South. I think it's a great town. I can't imagine living anywhere else. You know, I've lived in other little cities away from little small cities once, and I didn't like it at all. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But this place is great. There's, as far as like actual stuff to do in the town, not so much. It's very much a laid-back kind of a retirement kind of community area. We've got a good mix of workers, retirees, ex-military, current military. So there's a good, whoa, okay, I was about to change lanes and that guy was turning. That was a little dangerous. But like I said, we'd love to have you here. Really actually cheap. With the utility rates, generally, I'm going to tell you this. I plan every month, and I've got a decent sized house, people. I got a pretty good sized house. So with my water, my gas, my electric, and my internet, I generally spend $200 a month. $200 US a month for water, gas, electricity, and internet. 200 bucks. I think that's actually really reasonable. And trust me, I don't keep it cold in my house. And in the summer, we keep it nice. So the nice trade-off is that in the winter, my gas goes up because I have to use the gas heat. But my electricity goes down because I'm not using the AC. And then in the summer, we get the trade-off where the other thing happens. And this person almost rear-ended me. You know, that's why you don't change lanes at an intersection. Some people, I'll tell you what. It's not expensive to live here. It really isn't. You can probably get a 3 or 4 bedroom house for about $60,000, $70,000. And of course, that would be a smaller, you know, smaller one, but nothing like these houses right over here are perfect. Perfect. Little small brand new places. They just built them maybe 5-10 years ago tops. Perfect, you know, for a first time family or retiree living. It's not expensive. Not expensive at all. I could cut my electric bill probably down more if I utilize living in the house the way I would want to. but I don't want to torture Evie with that. Because like what I would do is in the winter I would live upstairs, and in the summer live in the basement, in the garage, because it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cooler in the basement in the summer because you're partially underground, and then in the winter all the heat rises, so you can turn the heat on like 6. Connection again on you guys. I should have been taking this route. I'm kind of going a backwards route. 4K a year, roughly 200 bucks a month, $2,400 a year, 26 with everything, but that's internet included. You can't go wrong. Hello, Lex. Just going for a little cruise here. We're almost back to my place, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying the ride. Going for a little smooth ride here. There we go. And we're out of here. Now, this is a fun part of the road. This reminds me a lot of Germany. This kind of road right here. Nice and windy, not too fast. Oh, you pay 4K a year in property taxes? Oh my God. That is terrible. I just got, and you make me feel bad. I just got angry at ours went up to 800 a year. And I was angry. That's terrible. Wow. Oh, definitely much more affordable here. They're always building new houses or new apartments or something here because of the military. There's people that come from all over the United States here, and then when they get out of the military, they wind up staying here because there's good jobs here. It's a great town. We've got great schools. Tennessee is one of the states, few states that are running a surplus right now. Tennessee is the only state in the United States right now that offers free tuition for all Tennessee residents that meet the requirements to go to college. You get free college here if you're a Tennessee resident, and it doesn't cost our taxpayers a nickel, not a nickel. It's all paid for by our lottery system here. So all the money they make off the taxes on the lottery pays for Tennessee residents to go to school. So what a great way of implementing something where college is free and there is possible. But what we do have here is we have high sales tax. But that's good, because what happens is I don't mind paying a little bit more in sales tax. The difference is very, very little. But the benefit we have here, like when you drive into Kentucky, you can tell when you've hit Kentucky just by the way the roads are. The roads there are so bumpy and rough. It's terrible. But the second you cross over the line back into Tennessee, the state line, the roads smooth out, gets nice and calm. So we're doing great. My state's running a surplus. We're getting ready to legalize medical marijuana. All of our residents can go to college for free. It's possible. You just have to make changes. We do a good job here. With Nashville is where we get a lot of our revenue. People come in, they visit the state, they pay the high sales tax instead of paying like high property tax. We'd rather charge tourists more money than our residents, so that our residents have more in their pocket, and tourists are happy to do that anyway. That's what they want. They want to go out and spend lavishly and have a good time and go drink in Nashville and listen to really crappy bands play the same songs they can hear anywhere. And we're happy to have them. Come spend your hard-earned money. We'll tax the shit out of it, and then we'll send you home with a smile. But our residents don't have to pay for the difference. And I think that's absolutely amazing. And like I said, we're one of the few states that are running a surplus. And if you're not familiar with what that means, it means our state brings in more money than we spend. So, another school zone. Forgot I passed 2 elementary schools. That's okay. We gotta let the kids learn. This is actually where I came to vote. Right over here. This building right over here is where I came to vote for my first time. Never voted before. So I was very happy to participate finally in my first election and cast my vote. I figured it was time. I'd been able to vote for some years, but I just never got around to it. And I was actually very happy to do so this year. Or last year's election. And there was my voting place right there. Right there. All right, we made a big loop, guys. Whether you knew it or not, we made a big circle. We're almost back to where I am. We're come to a stop right here. They're turning that way. We're going to turn this way. Everybody's turning. brakes. She was texting and driving. Oh yeah, I'm driving good and safe. No big deal. We're okay. Yeah, everyone can vote at 18. What is going on here now? Now I'm just sitting here and I don't know what this person's doing. Okay, that person wants to go that way. Okay, now I'm seeing. I can see now. You have to go to a church to vote. Well, that's a good public place to do it. They just use the schools here. You just show up according to what school district you would be in, and you go vote there at the voting booth. Oh, well, that's fine. Anywhere that has a public location, that's good. Do you realize maybe you're viewing me on the wrong side of the camera? What state are you from, Joe? I don't think I ever figured out where you actually are. I think you got to be somewhere up north. North area. Yeah, you're viewing me from the wrong side. Oh, Ohio. Okay. See, that's cool. I figured as much. Well, that's good to know. And you know that Evie, the wife, she's from Ohio. And Joe, maybe you guys will notice this. And maybe it's just me, but I've noticed it. Start watching TV. Any TV you want, movies, TV, whatever. Ohio. It's always Ohio. I don't know why. I actually went and Googled, why do they use Ohio in so much TV and movies? Because if you start noticing, Ohio is in everything. So I Googled it. Why do they use Ohio in so much of movies and television and stuff like that? And the reason is that it said, at least this is what Google told me, was that because Ohio is considered a neutral place where you can be either side in Ohio. Anybody can be from Ohio. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I've always said, though, that Tennessee is Ohio's Florida. So, like, whenever I hear from people about Ohio, they're like, we're going to go to Gatlinburg. I'm like, you're going to go to Gatlinburg? Yeah, we're taking a trip to Gatlinburg. We're going to go visit Gatlinburg. Like, of all the places to go visit, that's where you want to go, is Gatlinburg? Okay, if you guys aren't familiar, Gatlinburg is this resort town off in East Tennessee up in the mountains. A lot of people go there, big tourist place, and skiing in the winter, nice tourist attractions. Dollywood is there for Frank. So a lot of people go there for that, but Ohio, that seems like the destination. For us here in Tennessee, we go to Florida. So Florida's our state, but I guess in Ohio, when you want to go head down south, you head to Tennessee. Well, guys, this has been a fun little cruise. I like taking you guys with me on the road. I apologize I can't always talk to you guys as much as I would like to, but this has still, I think, been a fun drive. I enjoy taking you guys. At least I'm not sitting in the car by myself. I enjoy having you guys along, talk when I can, check out what you guys are up to. Definitely beats just sitting in the car doing nothing. Maybe not for everybody to be able to do this, though, because it is a little distracting. I do want to keep watching what you guys are saying out of habit, but I got to keep my eyes on the road. So it's a balancing act here, but I've got it down, I think, pretty good. That came out of nowhere. Cement mixer. Nice shadowing. You're in the back seat.
Hi.
Anytime now, it should be my turn for the light. Anytime now. Is that a train? No, that was a cement mixer. Let's go, people. Gas is on the right. We got the green. Here we go. Oh, well, thank you. That's not a bad little view, though, huh? You guys get to see everything I'm passing, and nice little view. Maybe someday I'll just take you guys for a cruise around town, and we'll go hit all the districts. District 3. All that. That was a total of 20 miles of driving. I can't believe that was 20. Nice signal, idiot. You know, in our state, Tennessee is a no signal state, which means you don't have to use your signal when turning. You only use your signal if you think it's necessary for safety to use your signal. But when you're traveling down a single lane road where there's lots of people moving, I would say that at any given time, this is definitely a point where you would want to signal. But for instance, if you're just driving and changing lanes, you don't have to signal here. They treat us responsibility enough to know that, you know, I can get over and not need to let you know that I'm getting over. When you see the 1.5-ton vehicle moving over lanes, let them in. It's a courtesy thing. Yeah, we don't have to use our turn signals here. It's not a required thing. It's called a no signal state. So like right now, I'm going to make a left-hand turn. I am going to be using my signal only because the road I'm driving on is a single lane, much faster. So it's a good idea to signal. There, oh, now see, there's no one behind me right now. It cleared up. Now there's really no need to signal, so I don't have to worry about it, and we're good to go. So even if there was a cop behind me, I'd have been fine. No law broken. They trust us here. They treat us like adults. Couldn't do that there? Aw. We can also have our guns in our car. We're allowed to bring our guns with us in our cars if we want to. I think that's a great law. I should be able to. I should be able to have a gun anywhere that's in my property. There's another, is that a drone? No, that's a hawk. I thought it was a drone at first. It was just cruising along so effortlessly. There's a hawk. Boy, you guys have to signal. Here, I'll do it for you. Ready? Oh, turn signal, and there we go. And we're pulling back into the house, people. Guys, that was a fun ride. Thank you so much for everybody who came along on the little journey with me. I appreciate it. Saves time. It makes it go so much faster. Only the cops have guns. Oh, really? Yeah, no, we're allowed to bring our guns in our car, loaded and everything. Just put it right there. You're good to go. But guys, again, thank you so much for coming on the ride with me. I do appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. We're going to have to do this some more. I'll be back a little bit later to hang out with you guys some more. So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you here in just a little bit. Thank you for wasting some of your life with me, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye.